Abia massacre. Atiku sends powerful message to the federal government about nnamdi Kanu after soldiers were slaughtered in Igboland. Listen to the news in full. Atiku Abubakar, the former vice president and the presidential candidate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP) in the 2023 election, has urged the federal government to seek a political resolution to the prolonged detention of Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra (IPOB). This call comes in the wake of the tragic killing of 3 Nigerian army soldiers during a sit-at-home home exercise in Aba, Abia State. Expressing his condolence to the families of the deceased soldiers, Atiku also highlighted that the disruption caused by sit-at-home order on the West African Examination Council (WAEC) exams in the Southeast region. He denounced the violence and called for distinction between criminal elements and legitimate agitators, suggesting the need to unveil those responsible for the attacks. Atiku emphasized the necessity of exploring a political solution to the issues surrounding Nnamdi Kanu, believing it could alleviate the tension in the region. He stressed the importance of a resolution that benefits all parties involved. As the nation grapples with these challenges, Atiku's call for political approach underscores the urgency of finding peaceful solutions to the complex issue facing Nigeria. The call for a political solution to Nnamdi Kanu detention and the broader issue facing the Southeast region reflects growing concern for the escalation of violence and the need for a concerted effort to address the underlying grievance. The recent killing of the 3 Nigerian army soldiers in Aba, Abia State during a sit-at-home exercise underscored the volatile nature of the situation. The soldiers who were stationed at an army outpost in the area fell victim of the unknown government, highlighting the precarious security situation in the region. Atiku's condemnation of the violence and his people for a political solution to Kanu's detention signal a recognition of the need for a dialogue and negotiation to resolve the underlying issues fueling the conflict. By advocating for a political approach, Atiku is emphasizing the importance of addressing the root cause of the crisis and finding lasting solution that addresses the grievance of all parties involved. The disruption caused by the sit-at-home order on the WAEC exam further underscores the broader impact of the conflict on the region's socio-economic fabric. The inability of students to sit for their exams due to security concerns highlight the far-reaching consequences of the violence and instability in the region. Atiku's call for a distinction between criminal elements and legitimate agitators reflect a nuanced understanding of the complex dynamics at play in the Southeast region. By urging government to unveil those responsible for the attacks, Atiku is emphasizing the importance of accountability and justice in addressing violence. The former vice president appealed for a political resolution to Kanu's detention, echoes similar calls from the other stakeholders, including a civil society organization and regional leaders. There is a growing consensus that his purely military approach is unlikely to resolve the underlying issues and could exacerbate tensions in the region. Atiku proposal for a political solution to the crisis suggests a willingness to engage in dialogue and negotiation to find a way forward by advocating for a resolution that benefits all parties involved. Atiku is demonstrating leadership and statesmanship in the face of a complex and challenging situation. As the Nigerian grapples with crisis in the Southeast region, Atiku's call for a political resolution to Kanu's detention offers a glimmer of hope for peace and stability. By emphasizing the importance of a dialogue and negotiation, Atiku is sending a clear message that violence and repression are not the answer to the region's problem. In conclusion, Atiku Abubakar's call for a political resolution to nnamdi Kanu's detention and the broader crisis in the southeast region reflect a recognition of the need for dialogue and negotiation to address the undying grievance by advocating for a solution that benefits all parties involved. Atiku is demonstrating leadership and statesmanship in the face of a complex and challenging situation. This is the news for today. Do well to subscribe, like, comment, and share. Thank you for watching.